Hi everyone, it's Cassie. I just wanted to make a video on our compensation plan because a lot of you are still confused and are so close to promotions. I just want to clarify a few things. We're going to go to My Office, My Royalties, and you'll find your requirements chart. Now just remember that these charts are in US dollars and they also go by each month. So this is my chart for April so far, and it will reset the first of next month. Now, on the side here under Requirements, if you click on each of these headings, it will give you an explanation. So the first one here I want to look at is Personal Retail Sales. That is your personal sales for the month. Next is your company wholesale sales. So your company is everyone in your downline, including yourself. But since it's wholesale, it's after we're paid our commission, our 25% commission. So wholesale is 75% of the retail price. For example, if you sell $29, so a mascara, it will count as $21.75 towards your wholesales. So retail, 29, wholesale, 21.75. But this isn't just you, this is your entire team. The next one is qualified first level presenters. So somebody you have personally sponsored. In order for them to be qualified for the month, they have to sell $125 in PRS. The next one we don't have to worry about until we're green and above, but it's circle wholesales. So your circle is your downline, but anyone who reaches green status under you, elite status or above, they break away from your circle. So for me, my first green elite was Kathy. She's no longer in my circle. She still counts towards my company because that's everybody in your company. But Kathy and her team don't count towards my circle. Okay, and again, it's wholesale, so that's the 75% of the retail price. The next one is qualified first generation elites. So it doesn't necessarily mean someone you have personally sponsored. It's anyone in that leg under you who reaches elite status first. Okay? Now, when we take a look at our chart, the first color is white. That just means that you're qualified for the month and you've sold $125. Yellow is $1,000 in PRS. Yellow is the only status that there's no time limit to reach. So you might reach it your first month, you might reach it your 6th month. Yellow status, personally selling $1,000, but there's no time limit. The one thing that I want to remind you of for yellow, you must hit yellow status first before you can move on to pink and above. So even if, say, you sponsored 10 rock stars under you and they're all selling like crazy, and your company wholesales might hit the requirements for other colors, if you haven't personally hit yellow first, you're not going to reach the next color. So yellow first, 1,000 PRS. Then when we move on to pink, pink means you've personally sold that $250 and your entire company has sold $2,000 wholesale. You also need one qualified presenter under you, first level presenter. Blue is the same with the $250 PRS, but you need $4,000 in company wholesale and you need 2 qualified first level presenters. So I'm going to do just an example quickly here because a lot of you are confused on this. You need each of these boxes checked off. So let's say you've got your PRS out of the way. You've got 2 people under you that are qualified. You just need that company wholesale box. So let me just get my calculator. Let's say you need $200 more for the month to reach, say, blue status. That box, it says you need $200, but it's in wholesale amount. American, US dollars in wholesale. So, one mascara in the US is $29. 75% of that is $21.75. That's the wholesale amount. So, you need 200 in company wholesales. We're going to divide that by $21.75. The amount you would get for one mascara wholesale. That is 9.19 mascaras. You cannot round down. You need 10 mascaras. So 10 mascaras in Canada, $35 each. That's $350 Canadian retail. So your team needs to sell 10 more mascaras for you to qualify for your status that month. Okay? If you still needed, let's go back. If you needed that PRS box, the 250, you take, say you still need the full $250, you're going to divide that by 29 because that's the retail amount. PRS is retail. So divide that number by 29. You need 9 more mascaras. Okay? It will tell you, let's go over to my purple, I still need $2,200 basically for company wholesales. That it'll tell you how much you need for the rest of the month to hit that status. Now, one thing I just want to talk about, if you click on status, it will explain there's 2 different kinds of status. The first one is your recognized status. So next to my name, my badge over here is purple, my name says purple status presenter, but last month, I did not hit purple status. So that means I did not have all these requirements checked off. So I was paid as orange. I will always be recognized as purple, the highest status that I've hit, but if you don't reach all those requirements, you're paid as a status below that. So it's month to month. I might be purple this month, but I might be orange next month. Hopefully not. That was a fluke. But your recognized status is always the highest status you've achieved. So a lot of you have hit blue status for 1 month. That doesn't necessarily mean you'll be paid as blue the next month. If you don't have that $4,000 for blue in company wholesale, you're going to be paid as pink and you get less. So I just want to go to the compensation chart. Now, for those of you that are close to green or orange, I will have already talked to you about the requirements for that, so I'm not going to discuss it in this video. But that's when you need to look at your circle wholesale and your elites under you. So let's just quickly look at our compensation chart here. So at white, you make the 20%. Yellow is when you make 25%. But at pink, that's when you start earning money off of your downline. So for pink, you earn an extra 3% off of your team. Then for blue, you earn an extra 4%. At green, you earn an extra 5%, but you also get a raise to 30% off your retail royalties. So technically, you're in your own circle. You're going to make 35% off your own sales. But for green and above, you also get paid if you have elites under you. So those are first generations. So first generations are elite status presenters under you. So for me, it's Kathy and Tracy right now. If somebody under Kathy or Tracy goes elite, which will happen this month, they're going to be my second generation. So they're elite, but they're under another elite. So let's just say, I know you guys won't get mad at me for saying this, Tracy's my first gen, Shannon's my second gen when she hits green, and then somebody under Shannon could hit green, and they would be my third generation. But you don't get paid on your third generation until you're black. So we're going to talk about that later. We don't need to discuss that right now because it does get a little bit confusing. But take a look at this chart just so that you remember the commission structure. Where did it go? I lost it. Anyway, hopefully that clears some things up. Please let me know if you need me to do some mascara math for you. Remember the amount that you have left to earn these last few days in the month. If it's your personal sales, you're going to divide that by $29 to figure out how many mascaras you need. And if it's your company wholesale, you're going to divide that by $21.75 and divide that up between your entire team, so it's not just yourself. Thanks, ladies. Have a great weekend. Bye.